Hey guys, it's Andra at Notebooks Given, and today is a Mind Your Business Day. And so much attitude. Today I'm going to be saving with the Mind Your Business Savings Challenge set that I just released on Tuesday. If you're interested, please go check out my Ko-fi, and if you'd like to save along, I would love for you to join in on the sass. I just pulled out a small amount again, similar to what I saved with the Spring Has Sprung. This is just enough for me to feel like I'm making a dent in my savings while also giving myself some money to use with my variable expenses. So came out of my food or the household needs or even personal, miscellaneous, whatever. I took out 15 for today. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I am so excited today, guys, because I am so excited to save with the savings challenge set. I am so excited. And I had made a post about, I read the comments, I heard the concerns about there not being enough boo-boo in there. So with the blessing of GB, again, just to make sure, because I mean, she should legit trademark all these sayings and quotes because, you know, top notch. People are asking for it. I asked her if it, you know, would it be okay, like green light to do boo-boo, and she said I could. So I just made, if you had already purchased the Mind Your Business Savings Challenge set, you would have received a message on Ko-fi. There is one person that I sent it to directly to their email, because I remember last time there was a little issue with Ko-fi not being able to send the message with the last little add-ons I had for the Spring Has Sprung. But other than that, everybody that had purchased the set before I had posted the new add-ons, check your message box in your Ko-fi, and then if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, if you do decide to want to save with us and try out the Mind Your Business Savings Challenge set, this should already be included within the download. So the first one, okay, so Andra over at the Traveling and Budgeting Chief, I think I have her video right, but if not, I'm gonna include you in the description below, girl. She totally gave me a throwback to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Will is trying to teach Ashley how to like psych someone out in case she gets like bullied. And so Ashley's quote is, "Mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business." And I was laughing. Oh my gosh, that was such a throwback. So thank you so much, Andra, for the inspo. I made a color and save with that line, and it says her name, Ashley Banks, on there. So this is going to be the first color and save. The second one is going to be, "Don't worry about me, boo-boo. I'm doing just fine." So, you know, in case if anybody's worried about you and your business, they don't need to worry about it. You know what I mean? So here's the boo-boo, guys. I hope this was enough boo-boo. The last one is, so I had watched a short about like somebody interviewing Bruno Mars, asking like if he could give someone advice, like what would he say? And he just said, "Don't forget to drink your water and mind your business." And so I think that's a really funny like saying and quote, and so I included that as part of the color and save. So you'll get these 3 color and saves. And then for the spicy people out there that like to be brave with their savings and push themselves to the limits, I have different types of spice. I have mild, medium, and hot. Let me show you. So I have 12 more cards to add on to the ones that are already included with the set. Let's review them, shall we? Let me put these off to the side. First one, roll the dice and add to the next card. So if you pull one of these cards out, oh, and I also switched it out from the gray binder to the black binder. You will see why in a future video. So if you're doing the roll and save, you know, you're just pulling a random card out, and I get search and save too. But if I was to pull this out first, I would pull this card first, then I would pull the next card, and it's saying to roll the dice and add that to the next card. So you can take any die that you want. I would probably work a D4 because that's just me. That's my vibe. So I would pull this card first, then I would pull my search and save. So it's saying that I need to add 2, but along with the 2, I would need to add 3. So that's how this one would work. Going on. This is for the medium. Roll 2 dice. Add to the next card. So you would draw your search and save. This is my search and save. So I would pull this card first, roll 2 dice, add to the next card. Search and save 8. Oh my gosh, I don't know how you guys do this. I would roll 2 dice and then add that to the 8. So instead of just saving 8, now I'm saving 14. I don't know how you guys, I don't know how. Okay, next one. Roll 3 dice. Add to next card. So, as it says, you would pull this card first, get your 3 dice ready, and then you'd pull the next one. Ooh, lucky me. Search and save for 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 7. That was so mild for a spicy card, but you get the gist. It just continues to add on more dice. So that's going to be the roll dice along with the search and save. Next one is it's going to ask you to roll the dice, and I put the picture of the little chica here because this one would lead you to this savings challenge. I don't think I'm having it in my current lineup right now, but you would go to the roll the dice and you would save the price. So normally you would just come here, roll, and I got a 3, but this one it's adding roll 2 dice. So instead of just doing the 1, I would just do the 2. You don't have to add on the extra 1 at this time. It's just going to be you go to this section and instead of rolling 1 dice, you roll 2. So I'm going to roll 2, and instead of adding whatever I would normally do with 1, I would save 4. Okay? And then the next one, I'm going to go to, this isn't really the mild one or the medium one. Got a 5. You go to this girly over here, and I think I am including her in my lineup. Yes. Got a 5. JK, save 10 instead. So if you were just going to come to this particular tracker and just save 5, you would save 10. So you'd mark off 2 icons. And then the last one for the super hot one, roll the dice. You go back to the section with the roll the dice. And instead of just rolling 1 dice or 2 dice, you would roll 3. So get whatever dice that you want, roll 3 of them, add that amount, put it in. Okay, so those are the 3 for those ones. Next is going to be the multipliers. Okay, first one is going to be double the last card. So this one I would assume that you'd be able to use it with any of the other cards. I would probably use this for the search and saves. So if I were to pull double the last card, and my last card was, I think it was the 2. Oh no, it was the 1. Okay. So if the last card that I pulled was the 1, I would just have to go back and double it, right? So then this one, you just take whatever last card that you worked with and you just double it. Similar to that is double the next card. So if you pull this one and then you get your, let me just get a new one, you would double the next one. So this would be 14. I don't know how you guys do it. You guys are addicted to the savings and I love it. Next one, triple the next card. Oh boy. I don't know. Everybody likes their spices. This is too much for me. I am as GB says, we're not, there's no chickens here. There's no chickens in the area. I am checking in as a chicken. I don't know how anyone would, I don't know how I would. I'm going to speak for myself. I don't know how I would be able to do this. Triple the next card. Okay, so that would be 12. Casual, no big deal. So here are the multipliers. Okay, last one. These ones are, pretty self-explanatory. These are for the color and save. So depending on what color and save you are working with, I use the same images of the 3 for the new ones that I came out with. So if you wanted to, you could come to these particular ones and match them up. But you can go to any color and save that you're working with and you would just follow what it says. So for the first one, color and save, complete 1 word. You can complete any word you want. Like for me, I can do or I'm or me, or if I wanted to, get rid of doing, one of the bigger ones, you can do that one. Next one would be color and save 2 words. So complete 2 words. Again, pick your any 2 words that you want, and then you would just go ahead and fill them out, get it over and done with. Last one, complete 3 words. And then again, just remember that the cost per letter or per word is, your choice, your decision. And so, I would like to incorporate these cards into my gameplay, But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off nice and slow because this is my first day and I don't want to have any stress with it. But I think as I'm, playing along with the savings challenge set, I'll slowly incorporate 1 or 2 cards at a time. But these are the mild, medium, and spicy cards that you guys asked for. And so here you go. I hope you guys enjoy. More power to you. Good luck to you all out there that are gonna save with those cards. And I really like I'm so glad that you guys pushed me, or not pushed me, but that you guys encouraged me to go ahead and include the boo-boo one. If it, it didn't feel right with it having boo-boo in there. So don't worry about me, boo-boo. I'm doing just fine. Don't forget to drink your water and mind your business, and then mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business, in the words of Ashley Banks. Okay, let me get to the savings challenge set. I don't think I'm saving with the color and save, so I'll just put these here. And just like spring has sprung, I am going to start off with the search and save. And with 15, I can easily take care of an 8 if I pull it. Anything else, I'll be able to see what kind of damage I can do with that. Gonna wait for those ones. But happy Saturday, everybody. I'm so excited. If you have purchased the spring has sprung, oh my gosh, the Mind Your Business one, let me know what your setup is. If you're just gonna do the whole box, or not the whole box, but all of them, if you're just gonna throw all of them in a binder and just tackle them all, more power to you. I am rooting for you. I love that you can just do it whatever you want with it. You can add as many of the trackers as you want. Greta said that she was going to use this to save for her month ahead. I loved that idea, and hopefully these are enough challenges to help get you guys as much savings as you need to accomplish your financial goals. So super excited. Okay, let's get going. First card is going to be a search and save 3. Oh, you know what I did? Oh, well, that's perfect. Okay, because I forgot to pull out the cards that actually go with the actual search and save that I did. So this one's nice. Let me pull out the other ones really quick. And if you hear any little pitter patters, that is Lillian. She is hanging out with me. Dad is out playing volleyball. And so if you hear a little pupper dog, that's my girl. Oh, I know why. So I didn't cut all my cards, but that's fine. I got the search and save 3. 1 done. I need to cut up the other ones. I was kind of been in a rush when I filmed the presentation or the showing of the Mind Your Business savings challenge video that I posted on Tuesday. So that night, on that Monday, it was pre-recorded. I was running a little bit late, and so just for another what do I say, we were playing, I signed up I signed up to play cards with Jake and his friends, so whenever they need a 4th, I usually sub in. But that night I was planning on filming the video, having everything cut up, not rushing through the video, and I don't think I really rushed through it, except for I did forget to tell you guys that the link was available in my Ko-fi if you wanted to, look at the game, if you wanted it for yourself. But I did not have enough time to cut up all the cards. So I need to go back and cut up all the cards. It's fine. 4, 24, add 3. And that's a lovely start to the Mind Your Business Savings Challenge set. Okay, so I got my 3, and then I have already completed this card, and then next time, I promise, I will have everything cut up. So for the first search and save, I have 3. Nice. And I need to put these cards, these search and save cards or the spicy cards, somewhere else, because I know I'm going to get them mixed up. Put it in the comments below if you think that if I'm going to accidentally do that. I need to do it now. I'm going to forget. All right, where shall I put it? Let me see, because these are all the spicy ones. Let me put it elsewhere, because I know if I already forgot to cut up the other cards for the search and save, I think that was just perfect. I don't know, the universe being nice, being like, oh no, it's okay. We'll get you the card that you need. It doesn't really matter. I'll put it with the other search and saves. How does that sound? Yeah. We'll do that. You know what? Oh, wait, no. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna take out these ones. No. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I just need to put these away. So I was gonna put them like, separate them, but these aren't those. These aren't those. These are something else. It doesn't really matter. Andrea, come on, come on, come on. It doesn't matter. I'll fix this off camera. So sorry for that, guys. So sorry. Okay. Enough of that. What I was gonna do is be like, well, I could put the other ones away. Not right now. Not right now. You got some savings to do. Okay. So that one's all taken care of. Let me see what I can do next. Personal goal. So I believe I'm exactly 1 month away from our book club meeting. So I haven't really started my personal goal. So my personal goal is I'm going to save $1 for every night that I have 30 to an hour, like 30 minutes to an hour worth of reading in the book that we are reading currently for book club. And so I'll track it for like the next 7 days, and then depending on how many I get, I'll just add in my $1. That's my personal goal. If you'd like to share, totally let us know in the comments below. Otherwise, I will mind my business. I will not bother you or pester you about it. I have got 5, and I also have a search or mind your business each icon, so I can allocate whatever I want for all the icons, plus these. So I definitely want to add my 5. So let me do that really quick, because these ones are turning into my favorites, especially because it's like, it's only $5. Just like, it's just like that little bit of money that can make a difference. And I think that's why I've been, even though it's not like, if you're new, I don't really save too much money with my savings challenges. That's not in my budget, just because I only work off of my variable expenses. So I typically already allocate a certain dollar amount for each paycheck to go towards my high yield savings account. So then anything else for the savings challenges is just with whatever I have for food or personal spending or household needs. So even though it's a little bit of money that I can put towards my savings challenges, a 5 does make a difference. And so I'm excited to see how big of a difference these 5s are going to do for me. Add 5 plus 5 is 5. Love it. And we're going to get our first one done. Yay. Wonderful. So excited. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I'm so excited to see if any of you are saving along. I know that some of you left comments in the last video saying that you were super excited to save. So let me know how that's going, girl. Let me know. I'm super excited to root and cheer for you on. If you're having it on your channel, let me know so that way I can cheer you on as well. Okay, so we did the search and save. We did a 5. Okay, so what I think I might do for this one is I'm just going to roll the D4 die, and then depending on what that is, that's what's going to be just going forward. So let's see what I got. 2. I can deal with that. That's easy peasy enough for me. So I'm going to save 2, and then I'm going to add in my first 2. Look at that. Look at that. And then also my aesthetic is use as much as what I got. So right now I have these budget sheets that are not fully used. I'm going to use them. It's not the aesthetic. It might not be the aesthetic. It might not be the vibe, but I'm a baller on a budget, and I want to make use of my budget sheets while I have them. So for 24, add my first 2 plus 2, and I got 2. Yay. And then eventually, once I go through all of my stuff, I am hoping that it will be, it'd be cool to, I don't know, try out something new. I love these trackers. I really do. Maybe I can just get them all in one. I went like variety. I had no idea what I was doing when I first started cash budgeting, guys. I just got everything, and I'm sure all of you can understand about having just a collection of different savings challenges. And so it's just, I'm trying to really use what I can, but I do get excited when I'm using the savings challenges that I made, because I like them a lot, and I'm so glad that you guys liked them too. I was so happy with your guys' positive feedback. Okay, mini tangent. So mind your business. Each icon save $2 down. Wonderful. Okay, now for these ones, I know what the Spring Has Sprung one. I've been trying to knock out one of the cards, one of the minis, at least one every 2 weeks, I think is what I'm like trending on right now. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to do one a week. maybe. I'm just testing it out, just trying to make it just slightly different than Spring has Sprung, just because I kind of want to be able to put more focus onto the trackers instead of spreading them out, just to see if I can get them done quicker. I'm betting I probably will, but yeah, just working it out. I'm gonna use the D. Do I want to use a D4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is the time. Do I risk it? I don't have a roll and save right now that I'm working with. If I did have the roll and save, okay. How about, ooh, okay. All right, I'm gonna use a D4. I'm gonna use a D4. 4, okay. I might, for the roll and save, when I bring that tracker into the mix, I might use a D6. I might. Not my famous last words, but I might. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Okay, let's get this all added in. So 424, add 4 plus 4, and that's a 4. Okay, so this is a good little start, and then if I have the math right, I should be able to at least finish one of these minis every month if I save with this challenge once a week. Hypothetically, if I need to do 2 in a week, that's fine. But in the meantime, I think I can get by with getting rid or completing 1 mini once a month. Okay, so now I have this lonely dollar here, and I don't really have a space to put it at. I could have my catch-all save all, and I can also do the color and save as the catch-all save all. So, this would be the perfect opportunity for me to have the catch-all save all, or one of the, all right, I'm gonna do one of these. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want with your challenges. What I also can do is use this as a buffer for my reading thing, because I know that I may, like, $15, while it's enough for like a search and save and me to do a run of all the savings challenges, what I could do is use this as a buffer. So then if I do have to put 7, because then if I make saving with 15 and then I have 7 days worth of reading that I did for the week, plus if I get an 8 with the search and save, that's already $15. So let me give myself a little bit of a buffer. How does that sound? Is that okay with everybody? I hope it is. I'll just give myself a little bit of a buffer, and I'll just put it back here. No, I'll have it in here just in case. And I don't have a note, but I'll make a little note saying that I put myself. Do I want to do that? I am the most indecisive person I've ever met. I kid you not. No. Cause then, I'm just thinking in my head. Let me, cause I'm so indecisive. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-sided die to tell me what I'm gonna do. 3. This is it. We're getting out the boo-boos. Boo-boos, be ready. This one's for us. I'm just gonna use the color and save as my catch-all for this. And then if I do end up having to complete my personal goal one by basically seeing how much I saved or how much I was able to save, I'll keep that in mind to make sure I pull out that extra amount to cover the personal goal. I've done it before with another savings challenge. I can't remember which one it was, but what I'll do is I'll track to see how much I have, pull that amount out, plus a little bit extra so I can play with the savings challenges, or I could save with the savings challenges. That is what I shall do for 24, because I just feel weird having a random dollar not having a job yet. Add 1 plus 1 is 1. And I'm just going to have the cost of each letter be 1. And I will just color in the first letter, which is D. And then that will be it. I'm going to have to, update my binder a little bit just clean it up as far as making sure I have enough trackers and enough envelopes for everything. And I also need to remember to cut my cards. Can't forget that. But that is it, friends. Let me put this here, and then I'll get one for that in a bit. But thank you guys so much. I hope you guys like the extra add-ons. I hope you guys like the mild, medium, and hot, spicy cards. Let me know which one's your favorite and which ones you're going to incorporate if you are saving along with me. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your Saturday. And thank you so much for letting me have these little sassy moments with you. And I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. Okay, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.